Guys, we have just witnessed history. Deji, the GOAT, just beat Floyd, Money, Mayweather. I know, take it all in. I mean, the picture proves it right there. I mean, dear God, 50-1, bro. I mean, I cannot believe that Deji went from fighting Ake Paul to beating the best to ever do it. I mean, bro, you got the belt, you got the medal. I mean, it's right there, it's proof. But on a real though, obviously Deji got stopped in round 6, TKO. Do I think it was early? Yes, I do think it was early. There was like 40 seconds left. It was the final round. Deji would have come out. He would have taken more damage, but he would have been fine. Even if he did get knocked out. I'd rather have that than have it stopped. But regardless, 6 rounds. He made it the full fight with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd was, was chanting, Deji, Deji. He was like yelling at the coaches. He was dancing. He was doing things to embarrass Deji. And Deji didn't do anything about it, really. But what I will, and so if the whole fight was like that, I'd be like, well, I mean, we didn't get Deji against real Floyd. But the real guy, the real Floyd, came out in the final couple of rounds, and Deji survived. So Deji won this fight, just like Logan Paul won the fight by going the distance and landing the shots. How did Deji win this fight? 1, he took some insane punches from Mayweather. An uppercut, like, huge shots. He was taking a lot of damage and would just stand there and then would, like, throw back. And I was like, yes, Deji, come on, let's go. Take abuse, give abuse. And he was doing it beautifully. And, how can I forget this? He left a black eye on Floyd Mayweather. Look at that thing. I mean, like, if you told me back in 2018, or any time, but even before, in the summer, before he fought Boozy, or even after he fought Boozy, that he would last 6 rounds with Mayweather and give him visible physical damage, which Logan Paul, by the way, did not, I wouldn't have believed you. I would have been like, you crazy. But no, he actually went and did that. Now, yes, Floyd allowed Deji, very obviously, to land shots, to take it easy on him. It was very much a sparring fight. However, in rounds 5 and 6, and a little bit in 4, in the later rounds, Floyd started to take this way more seriously, especially after he got cut. And what was more important was that Deji stayed in there. He stayed composed. He took punches. He didn't gas out. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what else people could expect. I mean, for me, that was the part that was great. Because again, if Floyd was just playing with Deji like he was in the early rounds, I think it would be a big L for Deji. But the fact that Floyd did go easy on him and Deji stayed composed, he didn't freak out, he kept up with the technique, he dodged shots from Mayweather, and when they actually got serious, and for anyone that says Floyd didn't turn it up, you're an idiot. He did with Logan. He couldn't take him out because Logan was way bigger than him. But he was able to with Deji, and Deji survived that. He survived 2 rounds of that. Even though the ref stopped it, he could have easily done an 8 count and Deji would have gone back. I would have liked to have seen Deji do a bit more head movement. There was one point when he went like this, and I would have liked to have seen that more. I think, obviously, Floyd's punches will hurt a lot, and he will feel the effects of it more than Logan Paul. But I would have liked to have seen him dodge and duck and try and, like, counter him when he's hitting him to the body. Because he did do that a couple of times. But again, Deji does get into this hole where he'll allow his opponents to back him up into the ropes, into the corner, and start abusing his body, and he'll take punishment, but again, it's not a very smart move because it will make him tired and it will hurt him. So I would like to see that work improved on Deji. Now, obviously, I mean, like, and you know what, I don't care if I get hate for this, but you know what, I'm gonna say it. Deji has fought tougher opponents than Jake Paul. He has. You know what I mean? Like, again, Deji fought somebody that, yes, was so much older than him, and that he had a height and weight advantage over, but Floyd was like 150, Deji was 170, so it was like a 10-pound-ish, 15-pound difference, so it was still a significant difference. But the fact is that Deji and Logan Paul have fought tougher opponents than Jake Paul. Heck, Deji's fought someone that even KSI, like, he's fought somebody that is harder than anyone KSI has fought. And again, I'm excusing the early rounds because Floyd was playing with him. I'm talking about when Floyd went hard on him and Deji took those shots and he kept going. And he traded with him and he landed that black eye and he stayed composed. And it's less about how he looked technically because he's not going to compare to Floyd. It's can he keep his composure? Is he going to take the shots and keep on going? Will he be able to land a shot on Floyd that does significant damage? He did that. Did Floyd allow it? Probably, yeah. I mean, I don't think Floyd wanted the bruise on the eye, and I think he, got mad, especially when Deji did push-ups, which was so stupid of him. But, it's a show. It's showmanship. But, I mean, Deji just fought someone that is known as the greatest boxer. He fought the greatest boxer. And he fought Floyd when Floyd was being serious with Deji, and Deji hung in there and landed shots. I mean, what else could you want? This was the hugest W. The hugest W. Now this leads to the question, Deji v. Jake, does it make sense? You know what? Honestly, after that performance, I think it does make sense for Deji to fight Jake. I think Jake's power, his height, his weight, he'd knock out Deji. But I think it would be a competitive fight. If you don't think Jake v. Deji 2 wouldn't be competitive, and that Deji would have, it would be 60-40, right? But if you wouldn't believe that Deji could potentially beat Jake Paul, you're deluded. Because Deji fought somebody that was better, way better technically, was way more intimidating, had to be way more composed for than Jake Paul. Now, obviously, Jake Paul has that huge KO power, and I don't think Deji would be able to survive that. However, if Deji could, and again, Deji could not fight Jake and win necessarily. I'm not saying that. I don't think he could. But if he did, you have to say that he could have a chance of winning, because he does. And he beats anyone, and I think Deji will stay undefeated for the rest, because after you fight Floyd, he wants to fight Justin Bieber, but I mean, all these other YouTubers are like peanuts compared to that. I think he beats Salt Poppy. Does he beat Gibb? Shoot, man, I'm gonna say he beats Gibb. I'm really just excited, and I am a fanboy, and I am a little bit biased. But again, I just think that, like I said with Logan, when you fight someone like Floyd, you have to be the best. And I think Logan and Deji are the kings of YouTube boxing, and they beat any YouTuber. And I think Deji, well, I don't know if Deji would beat KSI. I don't know. But it'd be competitive. Who knows? But this completely changed the landscape of YouTube boxing in a huge way. And I don't care if you said you don't know what you're talking about, yada yada this. When I am proven right, and when Logan eventually comes back and beats everyone, knocks everyone out, and Deji does the impossible and beats all these other people, you're gonna be like, wow, this guy actually knew what he was talking about. So that is the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I am so proud of you, Deji. You did your best. I cannot wait to see you back in the ring. Whoever you fight next will get knocked out 100%, and you won tonight.